All right, so I'm gonna try making some lamb chops in the Instapot, despite my wife's mocking, because she's like, "Oh, I just want to eat something quick." But we're trying to test out this Instapot to see how long it takes from start to finish to do some lamb chops in the Instapot. So check this out. All right, got some lamb chops there. Let's get cooking. All right, first step is to saute the lamb chops themselves. So let's get off some chunk of the good stuff. Kerrygold. It's nice and hot. Let's take the first chop. Choppity chop. And second choppity chop. Now this is the male edition, the Hungry Man edition, which means there was no pre-marinating involved. Gonna hit it with some of the old shawarma meat seasoning. I think we got this at a Islamic store somewhere nearby. Smells good. I'm gonna go a little nuts with that. And a little splash of the old Morty's. All right, started at 8:45. Let's see how it goes. See, the Instapot's got a saute button here, so you can saute in the Instapot as well as pressure cook and slow cook, good stuff like that. So shout out to Aunt Kimmy. Alright, flip them up, hit them with some more of the shawarma. Alright, so I've had it searing for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. You see it's looking really, really nice there. Let's go ahead and get these out. Alright, then what we're going to do is saute some onions. I think that's all we really have. Just using what we have on hand, so we're not going too crazy. It's going to be some eclectic mix, but look at that. It looks nice already. So we'll get some onions sauteed up, as well as we'll get some beef broth in there to make a little bit of a gravy to pressure cook these in. So let's move on to that step. All right, here's the onions and some Kettle and Fire beef broth. This is about half a container, which would be about 16 ounces. So I'm just going to use it all. All right, since I'm a salt guy, I'll throw a pinch more in there. I don't think it ever hurts. Okay, let that simmer for a little bit. All right, got the onions cooking down here for about, this has been about 4 minutes. So I just wanted to kind of get them a little started. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get this out, place the lamb back in, and then we'll set the timer here on the pressure cook. All right, lamb chops have been resting for about 5 minutes, 6 minutes or so, as I took care of kind of softening the onions. So now we're gonna place these back in. Still on saute, but it's all right. I'm gonna move it over to pressure cook here in a minute. Mind you, I'm no Instapot master. In fact, this is my first time ever using one. Ever. All right, there's that. There's this, onions, and the beef broth. Back on. There we go. And the only reason I took the broth out and put the lamb back in is just so it would sit evenly on the bottom. Okay, let's go ahead and move this over to pressure cook. So let's see, normal, I'm gonna go down to, I'm gonna do 25. Grab the lid. Okay. Close. Lid is on. Apparently this takes a minute to come up to pressure. It's 9:02 now, so let's see how long this takes. All right, it's 9:08 and the Instapot has just reached pressure, so that was about 6 minutes it took to get up to pressure. So now we got a 25-minute wait. See how these bad boys turn out. All right, so there we go. 25 minutes in the Instapot on pressure cook. And so I'm gonna do probably about 10 minutes of a, what they call a natural release, where it'll just naturally release the pressure by itself. And then after about 10 minutes, I'll switch it over to manual release, just to kind of get the best of both worlds. Like I said, first time using an Instapot, not totally sure how to do this, but from the videos I've seen, that's kind of what most people are doing. So let's give it 10 more minutes. All right, 10 minutes. Let's do the slow release. Here we go. I mean the venting release. All right, look at this. This is literally fall off the bone goodness. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this back on saute and throw a little cornstarch in there and see if we can make a bit of an au jus. Or gravy, as they say. A little bit. Okay, so note to self, very little cornstarch is needed to make the gravy. So I think I'm gonna stick with that. Looks pretty good. Let's get to eating. All right, so here's the wife. Let's see what she thinks, honey. What do you think so far?
I can't think anything until I taste it.
All right, just gonna give it a shot. But look at that, threw a little gravy over it. Nice.
Very soft.
So check this out.
Calm.
Got a little macaroni salad thing going here, but look at that. Threw some gravy over it. It's literally just fall off the bone. So there you go. DIY lamb chops at home in the Instant Pot. If I can do it, you can do it. Anybody can do it. Till next time, take care.